Now, you can't come up with a criminal idea because that would be entrapment.
Correct.
So if someone else says, hey, I want to buy 100 kilos of cocaine, you could say, cool, let's do it. But you can't say, hey, let's buy 100 kilos of cocaine.
Yeah, you don't want to lead because I guess the best way for me to say it is this. The undercover technique in the FBI is considered a sophisticated investigative technique. It's right there with a wiretap. It's very intrusive. The evidence is overwhelming. And if you do the undercover technique right, the thing is the evidence is so overwhelming, the defense attorney, the defense team, all they can claim is entrapment, which you should be able to thwart pretty easy if you've done your job, or they try to make you look like a piece of trash on the stand. But generally, we're not leading. You can't do. Imagine the liability if I brought the person of color and a rope to the Klan meeting, and I said, "Hey, let's hang somebody." That's not okay. So we use the term predication. Are you predicated for drug deals? The case team should have already developed that intelligence and to show that you're predicated.
Now, you should never have anything on you that has personal ties to you in the field.
If you're undercover,
no
absolutely
photos,
nothing.
Nothing.
Not even dry cleaning receipt in your clothes. Not even prescriptions.
Yeah.
So that's nothing the FBI did for me. But when I was doing a lot of my deep undercovers, my doctor knew that I did undercover, and I remember being sick, and I was undercover deep somewhere. I think I was in Oklahoma, and I called and said, "Hey, listen, I'm undercover. I have nothing on me that says my name, but I know what I got. I got an infection pretty bad. This was before like teleconference, med stuff, but because they knew me and we were friends, they called in a prescription to the pharmacy like a Walgreens, but they called it in my undercover name, so I could go pick it up as Scott Calloway or whoever I was."
Right, because the FBI gives you like real license, like driver's licenses and a fake social security number and everything else like that.
That's yes, we can get a lot of stuff, but I won't dive into tradecraft. But at the state and local level, it might be harder to get that stuff. When I was at the sheriff's office, they got me a driver's license, but nobody was going back, especially today with social media and everything. I mean, how do you make yourself look? How can you make yourself look like you've been alive as long as you have, and not look like I just popped out of my mother's womb at
Right.
40 years old and 265 pounds with a goatee and tattoos?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but I won't dive into it because it's tradecraft. But yeah.
Undercovers should never use drugs, but if you've taken drugs, you have to tell your case team so they can get you to an emergency room in case there's an overdose.
Correct. That's the way we trained in the FBI.
Okay.
There are still horror stories out there, and I'm like, man, why are we still making mistakes that undercovers did in the 1980s? And it's like, the way the FBI trained is, look, if I'm in fear for my life, then yeah, I'm gonna probably peel the lacquer finish off the table. I'm gonna do what I got to do to get out of there, and then I'm gonna let my case team know immediately, and then I'm gonna go to emergency room to make sure who knows what's in you, especially these days.
Right. Have you done drugs to the point of doing undercover work?
Mm-mm.
Never.
No. Fake the test.
Listen, you're hanging out with all these bikers. They're all doing meth and cocaine and so forth, and you're just sitting there like, no, I'm good, and that's okay?
Yeah, that was my story going in. If I came in as a user, street level narcotics, I'm a user, right? I'm coming up and I'm buying from you. I can lie. I can come up with reasons not to do dope with you right now, a couple of times. But if I'm deep undercover and I came in as a user and you've never seen me use a month, 2 months in,
yeah,
it's gonna be a bad day for me, I would imagine. But no, for me, I try to find out. First of all, has the case team do they have predication this person's doing something bad? Maybe it's just reporting and we're just being proactive. Maybe we're going in and saying, well, we're going to infiltrate this group or this person to find out, are they actually doing it? Can we gather evidence of people breaking the law, or are they not doing anything illegal? And that's happened plenty of times to me. I've been undercover for 5-6 months, and you walk in and go, they're not doing anything that rises to a federal level, or they're not doing anything illegal at all. It's all protected under the Constitution, and I'm out.